Good morning, everyone. With hearts full of love and a touch of nostalgia, we welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of the Vacation Fluency Program 2025. I'm Rida, your host for today's special gathering. Over the past few weeks, we have laughed, learned, spoken boldly, and grown beautifully. And today, we celebrate that journey. To begin this wonderful celebration, I'd like to officially welcome you all and share a few words. May I now invite Kavya ma'am to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Veda, for that warm welcome. I hope I'm audible. Am I audible? Yes. Okay, great. Thank you. So, Vacation Fluency Program was a very immediate decision of mine. I had no plans to conduct something like that because I was not confident enough that students would join, somebody would join. I was not sure because there are enough courses online available. So I just thought of giving it a try and I made a poster and I shared it on my WhatsApp. I shared it to my contacts and they posted it on their statuses. And trust me, through the statuses and sharing only, all these people have joined here. So I started off with four students, and now we have eight, which, according to me, is a very big number because that shows that people trust me in my teaching, in my quality of content that I provide, about which I'm really happy. So first of all, I would like to welcome all the. First, I would like to welcome our Nirmala ma'am, who did not hesitate to be our guest of the day. As soon as I called her, she was all ready. And you won't believe I haven't talked to her before, or I haven't met her in person. I just know her through online, and we suddenly connected and I asked her if she could come for the graduation ceremony and she was very happy to come. So thanks a lot, Nirmala ma'am, for spending your Sunday morning with us, and I welcome you to our graduation ceremony. So after Nirmala ma'am, I would like to welcome, actually I should have welcomed Veda first, but thank you Veda and Christina who are in the meet. Both of them are my students. Veda is from a summer camp that happened back in April, and Christina is my student when I went to teach them and dance for an event in their college, Sanjo College of Nursing. Both of them equally talented, equally potential children who can be really great speakers and individuals. So, welcoming you both as well. Thank you for being here. And next, I would like to welcome obviously my students. They have been like it's a spectrum, to be honest, a spectrum of varieties, a spectrum of different capabilities. And the way I started the vacation fluency class, I never ever believed that I would be able to complete it for the 2 months because I am a person who is very busy with so many things and I have my own limitations. But trust me, the only reason that I moved on is because of these kids. Because if I ever had a thought at the back of my mind that no, you cannot do it, Kavya, I felt that Kavya, there are some students who are trusting you, who are attending your classes, so you should be responsible to them. And thank you for making me feel that. Thanks for joining, trusting me, and I welcome you all to today's ceremony. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you and welcome everyone. And yes, the rest we can see. I'm really glad to hear all your speeches. Over to you, Veda.
Thank you for those words, Kavya ma'am. Every beautiful journey deserves a graceful beginning. And today, we are honored to have someone very dear to us inaugurate this memorable occasion. Please welcome Ms. Nirmala Mangalat ma'am to kindly do the honors of the inauguration.
Thank you. Should I start talking, Kavya?
Yes, you can. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. It's a great pleasure to be with all of you. Like Kavya was saying, I had not met her, but we had met online, which is how the society is these days. you make friends all over the world, right? You make friends whom you have never met. So we have now become friends, and I never lose an opportunity to talk to people who are trying to learn English because it is my passion too. And as a teacher of many, many years, and a trainer of teachers, and also who's now conducting classes in spoken English and other foundational programs. I was eager to see all of you. And from the little that I have heard just now from Veda, I hope the name is correct, I am really looking forward to it. You spoke so well, dear. It was very nice to hear you. And before we start, I would just like to ask you one question. Do you know approximately how many languages are there in this world? That's smiling. Okay. I'm sure it's not very easy to guess, but I found out, not that I knew already, that there are over 7,100 languages in this world. Imagine 7,100 languages. And out of all those languages, we are all learning English. Imagine that. How good is it? And English is connecting all of us, right? I have not met any of you, but still, you see, it's like no, we know each other. But anyway, there are 7,100 languages. And in India, do you know how many languages are there? There are 22 official languages only in India. And I think about 120 languages which are not official, meaning people do speak them. About 10,000 people speak them, but they are not in the constitution, the Schedule 5 or something like that. But that goes to show you how varied this field of languages, how many languages are there in this world, right? Now, how did all this happen? Have you ever wondered how did people talk? How did we happen to have these thousands of languages? I don't know actually, but I know a story about it. I'm going to start with that story. Maybe you have heard the story. Long ago, this is a biblical story. Long ago, a man was, they were all having only one language. Everybody was happy because they could all communicate with each other. There were no barriers. They were very unified. And as you know, unity gives strength. So they felt very power. They felt very empowered. They felt like they can do anything. And they decided, okay, let us start building a tower. We'll build a tower right to reach the heavens because we can do it. We are so powerful. So, in their pride, they started building a tower. And this tower kept rising and rising and rising. God is watching from above, and he sees how arrogant this species is. And he thinks, I have to teach them a lesson. But he didn't throw a thunderbolt. He didn't kill them or anything like that. Being God and being very subtle and also kind, he decided to create a little bit of a problem. He removed the common language. He gave them different languages. So in a minute, they couldn't understand each other. You see, they were all talking the same language. They were saying, put the stone here, bring the cement, put it on top. Everyone could understand everything. But now what happened? Nobody could understand what they were saying. So there was utter confusion. And the tower stopped. They could not build the tower. Now, this is how they say in the Bible that different languages started. When people started talking different languages, they moved away from each other because they couldn't communicate, and each group formed their own language. And this probably is just a story, but it could also have a true beginning in the sense when we talk different in different ways, different dialects, that's what we call, right? In one state of India, you have many variations of the same language. So that is how dialects happen. And a dialect can become a language after some time. So this, even though it is only a story, this is how probably you can always tell another person this story, okay? Do you know how languages were formed? You should ask your friends. And then you should show off. I know how language is formed. I'll tell you the story about that. Okay, so moving on. Now we have so many languages. Then why, how did it happen that English became such a powerful connector? No? Have you ever wondered about it? How come we in India are talking English? Somebody in the heart of Africa is talking English. Someone far away in the Polynesian Islands is also talking English. How did this happen? Long ago, okay, not so long ago as in the Babel, Tower of Babel, but in the 19th century or 18th century, late 18th century, something called Industrial Revolution happened. It only means that lots of new inventions were made, lots of discoveries were made, lots of new technology in those days came up, and Britain became very rich. All the European countries became very rich, and then they wanted to conquer other nations because they wanted to sell their products. So they came to India, they came to all the many other nations. And how did they come? They didn't come empty handed, they came with their language. And we people in India, we had all our 200 dialects and 120 unofficial languages and 22 official languages, speaking different things. Yeah. And then these people come with their English. And because they were the ruling government at that time, they imposed their English on us. So all of India we got our English. The same thing happened everywhere. And that was the beginning of how English spread, right? So you have English being spoken all over the world. Wherever you go, you will find somebody who can speak English. This was the beginning. Colonialism, how they came and conquered and established their governments. This made this started the spread of English. Then, of course, we all got independent and we didn't want another person's language. We decided, no, we will not have other people's language. We'll only talk our mother tongue. So everybody started, fighting for their mother tongue. India for Hindi for India, Malayalam for Kerala, like that. Everybody started talking their different languages. Time went on. So our schools were teaching in Malayalam. Our colleges, though they said they'll teach in English, they were still using Malayalam. In North India, people were just talking in Hindi, teaching English in Hindi too sometimes, because we were proud of our mother tongue. But then another thing happened. And what is that other thing? It is the new revolution. You all know about it. The computer revolution, the information revolution, the internet, the computer, the social media, the whole thing that we are now enjoying. That started. So once again, what happened? We needed a language. And what was the language? English. See, so English got a rebirth. And now everyone, we all need English. We all need English because it is not just a language anymore. It is a survival, like a ma'am was telling me. It's a survival skill. Knowing English is a survival skill because you cannot survive in this modern world without English. And I'm so happy all of you are starting so young because when you are young, you can learn languages faster and the language sticks with you. When you're older, like if you're my age, it's very difficult because I've been trying to learn other languages because I like to learn languages, but it's very hard. The languages I learned when I was in school, those are the ones that stay with me now. I know Hindi, I know Malayalam, I know English, a little bit of Tamil like that, but I don't know, I can't learn anything now. So I'm very happy all of you started now. Okay, congratulations. That's my applause for you. Say thank you. Yeah, all right. Now I want to ask you, not ask you. I want to tell you how English is important in our lives. I'll give you 5 things, okay? It's easy for you to remember. And it's easy for you to go and tell other people and tell them, come and join Kavya ma'am's class. Come and join Nirmala ma'am's class, my class also. Because you can learn English. And why should you learn English? People will ask you. So I'll make it very simple. I'll put it in a simple way. Okay. Firstly, it is the language of knowledge. All right. It is the language of knowledge. Though in schools and colleges we do teach in mother tongue, it is still the language you need for research. You can read so much more in English because, yeah, there is a lot in this world that is written in English. And I don't think any other language, I don't think there's any, even not even one language which can compete with English in this. The amount of knowledge, the huge, phenomenal amount of knowledge that English language contains is what makes us love it. Okay? If you are a student, if you are a teacher, if you are working somewhere, a scientist, the language you need, the language of knowledge now is English. All right. Secondly, it is the language of, what did I think of? Technology. Okay. This is about our internet, our computer. Can you imagine managing without English if you have a smartphone, if you have online classes? How do you even cope? I have some drivers who are uneducated, who have not even gone to school. I've met them, but they know smartphone because they've taught themselves English because they need to work on their smartphones. They need to work on they have the Uber, they have the GPS. See how everything in our life is now technology bound, and everything in life has now become English bound also because technology comes through English. So that's the second important thing that we have to, important value for English. It's a language of knowledge, it's the language of technology. It is also now the language of social interaction, right? It is a language of social interaction. Internet, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Reels. You think about things, movies, everything is now in English. You have other languages, but even if you go on an OTT platform, you know that there are translation, there are subtitles, and many of us, like now, I sitting here in my room communicating with you all. I'm doing it because there is a common language. There is English, and English is the language which helps us with communicating across the world. Okay, across the world, you can talk to anybody, anywhere because of English. So it's a language of social interaction, language of communication. It is also the language of business, right? Think about any company. Nowadays, the world has become a global market. It's just like a global village. There is, we say, think global, act locally, think globally, because the world has shrunk. You can talk to a person in Timbuktu in English, and you can do business. So business, even for businesses, even for corporates, even for companies, when you're looking for a job, you need English because English is now the language of business. That's why uh, I was watching a movie yesterday, an animated Oscar-winning movie. You should all watch it. It's called Flow. Very beautiful movie. If you have not watched it, go and watch it. Okay, it's on Amazon Prime. It's an animated movie. It is actually made by a man from Latvia. Have you even heard of a place called Latvia? It's somewhere in the Baltics, small place. But he talks in English, and that English we can understand. And because he is able to talk in English, I am able to understand how he made that film. See, I get a look into his mind, right? So, and if I want to make a movie now in Latvian language, I can do it because we can communicate in English. Do you understand how the world is becoming smaller? All businesses are getting closer, and companies are now able to interact because English is there as a connecting thing. And my last point, okay, because I don't want to take up too much of your time, I want to hear your speeches also. The last point is this: it is a language of empowerment. You know the word empowerment means getting power. You become superheroes. You become Superman when you have English. It is the language of empowerment. It is the language also of one more thing, but I'm not going into that now. It's the language of travel also. If you think about it, you can connect it with social interaction. You can travel anywhere because you have English. But it is the language of empowerment. You have people from remote areas, learning English, coming out of their villages, joining some other, going to a city, and feeling empowered. When you cannot communicate in a group, it makes you feel small, right? It makes you feel unhappy. But if you're confident that I know the language, I can talk in English, it liberates you immediately. Okay, immediately you feel liberated. Even if you can just talk, just say greetings. But if you think, okay, I can talk at least the basic things in English, you feel like you can go anywhere and travel. I know I have a student from Uttarakhand who who has no opportunity to talk in English. She's always surrounded by Hindi speaking people. She joined my class, and in a month's time, she was saying, I feel confident that I can go anywhere in India now. She came to Kerala, where I live. I didn't meet her, but she got the courage to come to Kerala because she said, I can interact with people now because I can speak in English. So, and any, just think of a mother, a housewife, a mother at home who has to go visit her grandchild in America. The moment she has the language, she feels like, now I can travel, now I can go and see my grandchildren. Now I can stay in America. I'm not scared of anything anymore. So, English ultimately, I think, basically and ultimately, it is the language of empowerment in today's world. Not during independence struggle, okay? Then we wanted our own mother tongue. But now in today's world, English is the language of empowerment. And I'm so happy that all of you are uh, trying to learn it or improve your English, because this is the right time. This is summer vacation for you. Some of you are students, some of you are just starting school. But the earlier, the better. Okay. And I wish all of you the very best. And I'm eager to hear all of you listening to Veda, listening to Kavya ma'am. I have great expectations. Okay. But don't let that scare you, because I'm also a teacher. So it doesn't matter. I'm used to all kinds of, issues because I'm a teacher. So it's okay. You can be comfortable, and just let me enjoy now. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kavya. Thank you so much. I'm just calling you Kavya because you look like a very young girl, and I'm very old. So I hope you don't mind. So thank you very much. I think this is a great initiative, and you're doing a good job. And you did a good job by calling me also,
Thank
because you gave me a chance.
thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, I hope all of you understood
Thank
what
you.
I said.
Obviously,
Let's remember five things
obviously,
that.
I was I Yes. So I was 100% sure that you are the right person when I was thinking about whom will I call as a guest, because I wanted it to be someone who is very experienced with this, English language, and who is a teacher and who can actually inspire. I have attended one of your classes, only one of your classes, and with that class, I was completely into you. And listening to you talking about the history of language, I badly wanted to get back into the class setup where I sit and hear teachers lecturing. I'm really happy and glad that you are here. And ma'am, yes, I'm young. I'm just 26. So you
Okay.
need not to call me ma'am. You can call me Kavya.
Okay. Yeah, you also started young. Congratulations.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. You
Thank you,
can
ma'am.
carry on
Thank you.
with the rest
Thank
of the
you.
day's
There is
business.
a small delay. That's the reason why my responses might be delayed.
Hmm.
A
Yeah.
small delay in voice. I can hear you since I'm recording. Since the third party app is recording, there is a delay in the voice. Okay. So yeah, over to you, Veda.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm and inspiring presence. Your words have truly set the tone for our celebration. And now, it's time for the moment we all have been waiting for. Hear from our shining stars. Each participant of our fluency program will now share their journey, their struggles, their wins, and their voice. Let's cheer for each one as they come forward because their voice leads the way. Up first, we have Krishnan.
I came to know this fluency class through my class teacher's WhatsApp status. That's how I realized Kavya is conducting it. Before the class began, uh, my thought is going on how the class will be, whether it is challenging or easy. After attending the class, I felt comfortable, and each sessions were easy to understand. Some were easy, and while some were little bit tough. And I like to thank my teacher who explained the things very patiently, and I'm also grateful to my classmates who supported and encouraged me, and also to my parents who gave me a brief idea to present the topic in a better way. And through this fluency class, I learned how to present the topic in a right way, and also improved my vocabulary uh, through learning some new words. I believe that when I go back to school, I will be able to speak English very fluently in front of my teachers. And thanks to thanks once again to Kavya ma'am who guide guide me and make me fun learning.
Wow, such a calm and a cool speaker. Thank you for your wonderful speech, Krishnan. Next, let's welcome Sakya.
Good morning, respected invited person of the program, Nirmala ma'am, our guide Kavya ma'am, my fellow learners, and all others joined. As we gather here in the last session of our vacation fluency program, I must say this is not an end, but a powerful beginning. A beginning of confidence, of determination, and of a renewed habit to learn English beyond the classroom. As Nirmala ma'am said, English is not just a language, it's a bridge to the world. In today's global era, the ability to express ourselves fluently in English opens doors to education, careers, and meaningful cultural conversations. As Nelson Mandela once said, if you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. Yes, through this course, we have not only learned words, but we have built connections. I won't claim I have mastered every aspect of English within these few weeks, but what I have gained is far more valuable, a strong desire and a consistent habit to keep this journey with courage and of curiosity. In this moment, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our mentor and guide Kavya ma'am. You have believed in ourselves, encouraged us, and helped us believe in ourselves. Thank you for being the spark behind our growth. To my fellow learners, think of how we began, not knowing each other, hesitant to talk even a sentence. And look at us now, speaking, laughing, sharing, and growing together. What a beautiful journey it has been. Let's not let this momentum fade, whether it's watching English movies, reading books, or talking to friends. Let's keep practicing, keep pushing, and keep dreaming. Congratulations, class of 25. May we go out with confidence and may our words make a difference in the world. Thank you. That's all.
So full of sparkle and style. Nicely done. Thank you for your lovely speech, Sakya. Now joining us is Srikala.
Good morning, respected Nirmalayama. Good morning, friends. I am truly glad to be the part of this vacation fluency program led by our outstanding mentor Kavya. Though I am a teacher myself, I used to hesitate and turn down many opportunities to speak English on public platforms. But after joining this program, my confidence level improved tremendously. Before joining, I had questions like, will online classes help us to improve or it will be effective? But Kavya answered all questions clearly and proved through her brilliant guidance and individual attention that online classes indeed be highly effective and fruitful. Kavya's classes, along with her various activities, sessions, group discussion, debates, developed me a lot. And it's helped to improve my vocabulary and fluency in English. Nowadays, I have been thinking English and I have been watching movies. I spend time with watching series, podcasts, news in English. It's become a part of my journey. It's a part of my daily routine. I truly thank to Kavya and my classmates to giving me the opportunity to speak English. Though today marks the end of the program, but it's actually the beginning of my next journey, one that I will continue journey without any end. Thank you.
Such a sweet and a clear voice. Everyone loved it. Thank you for your beautiful speech, Kala. Now, let's hear from Ritul.
Good morning, Kavya ma'am, and good morning, Nirmala ma'am, and good morning to all. We spent a lot of time and finally we made it. I want to sincerely thank our teacher, Kavya ma'am, for her guidance and support throughout this journey. A big thank you also goes to classmates. Without them, today uh, we faced all with determination, and today I feel extremely grateful for everyone who stood by us. Congratulations to each one of us. This is our achievement and it deserves to be celebrated. Thank you, ma'am.
What an energy and excitement. You rocked it. Thank you for your awesome speech, Ritul. Coming up is history.
Okay, Veda, please move to the next person.
Now, I would like to invite, welcome Devarsh.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Nirmala ma'am, HOD of English Literature, World Studies Trivandrum. Respected Kavya ma'am, and all my dear friends. I believe it's been about 1.5 of months since I joined the Vacation Fluency Program, and I'm truly happy to say that my English speaking skills have improved more significantly. Now I can speak more fluently and confidently than before. A big part of this progress to thanks to Kavya ma'am who took extra effort to conduct special classes to cover all my topics I missed. I'm also grateful to my classmates being so kind and supportive to me. Kavya ma'am, who's a teacher at a school, has taught us a lot of grammar in a simple and understandable way. Thank you so much for that, ma'am. And I truly hope you will continue the guide us in the school with the more grammar and communication lessons. In the future as well, I would love to seek your help in improving my language. I really need your support, ma'am. Thank you.
What a wonderful speech. Thank you for your amazing speech, Devarsh. Now, let's hear from Arpita.
Respected guest Nirmala ma'am, our esteemed instructor Kavya ma'am, my dear parents and fellow graduates, a warm good morning to all. So, first of all, I would like to thank you, Kavya ma'am, for conducting this program. Now we are here to celebrate our achievement mastering the art of English language. At first, we faced many difficulties like in grammar or pronunciation or communication, but now we are like very good communicators. So the credit goes to Kavya ma'am, and I would also like to thank you, my parents, for supporting and motivating me. English fluency is not just a skill, but it's a potential, and also like it's really good for us to achieve our goals and dreams. And I surely believe that this class gave me enough confidence to speak in English. I was not confident enough to speak English in front of others, but now I am ready to speak, or but now I am ready to talk. Even though mistakes are there, but I am ready to speak confidently English. So the credit goes to Kavya ma'am. And now I started to like text in English. And once I texted a long paragraph to Kavya ma'am, and I like when I sent that message, like I was surprised because like I typed this much before. I never typed that much, and like I said to her that it's only because of you, and it was a very proud moment. So thank you, Kavya ma'am, and thank you everyone.
Expressive and full of charm. Thank you for your lovely speech, Arpita. And finally, we have Aparna.
Hi, good morning, all. First of all, I am thankful for this opportunity. Respected Nirmala ma'am, esteemed faculty, dear fellow graduates, and loved ones, today marks a significant day in our lives. I have worked hard to reach this moment, and I am honored to stand before you to celebrate our collective achievement. As I reflect on our journey, I am reminded of the challenges we have overcome and the lessons we have learned. In the first class, I was afraid and not confident enough to speak in English. This fluency class has a vital role in shaping our communication skills. Through this vacation fluency class, I achieved confidence to speak in English. It helped me to deliver speech and how to attend an interview with confidence. I'm grateful for the exceptional guidance and support for Kavya ma'am. Her encouragement and expertise have helped us to achieve fluency in English. She worked hard and spent her valuable time to get our achievement. Even though she is sick and she was ready to teach us, we extend our deepest gratitude for her dedication and kindness. As we move forward, we will carry the lessons she's taught us, not just about the language, but about empathy, compassion, kindness. Kavya ma'am taught us how to become a better individual. Thank you, Kavya ma'am, for being an exceptional educator and role model. We are grateful for your influence in our life. And not last, I'm thankful for everyone. Thank you.
Were confident and grace. You nailed it. Thank you for your inspiring speech, Aparna. Wasn't that incredible? From hesitant words to powerful speeches. What a transformation. To give you the glimpse of the overall journey and achievements, I welcome our mentor Kavya ma'am again to now present the Vacation Fluency Program report.
Yes. Okay. Before moving on to the report, I would like to hear two words from, Nirmala ma'am regarding how does she feel after listening to my students.
I don't want to take up too much of their time. We would rather hear them speak than me. But anyway, it was it was really wonderful listening to all of you. I can see that some of you are a little bit nervous still and struggling a little bit, but you overcame all that and you spoke so well. I don't know if I can speak like that, suddenly without reading from a paper and all that. At your age, I don't think I would have been able to do it. I think all the credit goes to your teacher, Kavya, who must, yeah, they're all nodding their head. Yes, indeed. And also a lot of credit to all of you because you took the trouble to learn. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I hope I'm audible. All of you can hear me? Yes? Okay. So, as Veda said, I am, proceeding towards our vacation fluency program report. Now, this is a very special moment for me because vacation fluency program is the first ever thing in which I have invested all the skills that I knew. I am a certified content writer, digital marketer, social media manager, and so I have been making flyers, I have been making reports, I have been making content for other companies so far, and I'm still doing it. But this is the first time ever I utilized my skills for a program that I ran for my own purpose. Okay, and while making flyers, you might have seen I used to give weekly stars. I used to make flyers and post on my WhatsApp status as a token of empowerment. And as ma'am said, the right word is empowerment, so that you feel a little bit motivated to move forward. And as a part of doing this whole process of right from creating the content that is to be taught, that includes all the slides I made, all the content I shared on WhatsApp, all the notes that I made, I was literally enjoying each and every part of it, which I guess is one of the reasons why I was able to deliver my maximum to you people. And Nirmala ma'am, these kids are really good, very good children. Although they have their own, they're kids, they're a bit lazy at times. So I will be screwing them up. Timely screwing is done all the time so that they don't deviate from the path. Now, coming to our vacation fluency report, I am really glad to see the growth, and I can actually see the growth. So I would like to. I'm not going to give your marks or say your grades, nothing like that. Okay, definitely we need statistics, and your reports will be sent to you personally as we did in the first month. Uh, Now I would like to just map your growth. Okay, right from April 7th to May 31st, what has been your growth? So I hope everyone remembers the leaderboard that I posted after the end of first month. What was your level? I hope everyone remembers your level. So Sakia was somewhere in between intermediate to advanced, and we can find her upon her performances in different activities like interview, group discussion, and impromptu talking. In all that manner, she has leveled up to an advanced level, which she was aiming. I remember her talking to me, telling me, Kavya, this is what I need. And I'm really glad to see her growth. Your detailed reports, complete marks will be sent to you personally. And so, congratulations, Sakia. when Sakia approached me for this vacation fluency program, she had only one thing to say, that I need to benefit something from this. I don't want to waste my time. And which I totally understand, being a research aspirant, being a professor, part time professor, she definitely demands it, and I hope I have delivered it. And we'll have more sessions, two more sessions. We'll have personal two more sessions based on your paper presentation. And with that, we'll be winding up Sakia's classes. I'm really happy to have taught Sakia. Congratulations, Sakia. Moving on to the second person, he is a very good student of mine, very dear student of mine, but he is the one who gets most of the times scolding from me. None other than Krishnan. Krishnan, even in school, he gets a lot of scolding from me, a lot of advice from me. I call him personally, I talk to him all the time. So, Krishnan, talking about Krishnan's growth, it is very, motivating to me as a teacher to see it, Krishnan growing from talking broken English, typically Indian broken English, to somewhere making up sentences that actually make sense. It is really happy to see, and his level was beginner to intermediate, and now he has reached to upper intermediate level. And please remember, he is just in sixth standard now, which means he has a lot more to learn and a great way to go. Congratulations, Krishnan, amazing. Now, the third person is another friend of mine who joined after the classes began, Sri Kala, and we met through a women's collective that we run here locally. I'm so happy to have met her, such a strong, empowered woman. Having such strong women in our circle really empowers us as well. And talking about Srikala, I remember the first time she was talking to me about her level of English, and she was completely tensed. And even now she's tensed, but still she's able to do it. She's welcoming that fear and facing it, which is amazing. And to talk about Srikala's level, Srikala was somewhere in the beginning stage or beginner level in the first month, and by the end of the second month she has crossed the intermediate, and now she is at upper intermediate level, which is an amazing growth. Srikala, her interview was amazing. Out of all the interviews I conducted, I should personally appreciate her for her interview, because only one demand I had for the interview, that you should never stop talking in English, and she never shut up. Throughout the interview, she was completely engaged, completely giving responses in English as if she is talking naturally. Amazing growth. Congratulations, Srikala. So proud of you. Moving on to the fourth person, Aparna. Aparna, I met Aparna only once again. I went to her college to deliver a speech, and then she came into my contact and she came to know about vacation class. And I was completely shocked to see her joining in my, course. But I'm really happy you did. In the beginning, Aparna was somewhere in the intermediate level. She has crossed the upper intermediate, and now she is right now at the advanced level of speaking English, which is something really proud to me. I can always keep this result with me and say, see, all these children have got so many results from my class. So I'm really proud of you, Aparna was quite good at talking, but she had some grammatical issues which she is currently facing, struggling, but she's correcting. She had an issue while talking. If she understood that there was a mistake, she wouldn't correct it, but now she has come to a level where she corrects and moves on, which is amazing. Congratulations, Aparna. Next, I have Arpita. Talking about Arpita, the first time I met Arpita, Arpita missed two classes of our, beginning two classes in which orientation and such things happened. And Arpita, she came to me very scared, to be honest. Her sister enrolled her in this course, not her. And she did not come up by herself, but her sister, who is my senior, she told me, okay, my sister needs such a class, okay, fine. And she enrolled. And I still remember Arpita was so scared to talk in the first class. She was completely scared. She didn't even want to turn on the mic, and she would talk only because I called her out. And she was in the beginner stage, or even somewhere near beginner to intermediate. Right now, she is at her advanced level, which I 100% say is because Arpita has worked a lot. You give her any worksheets, you give her any homework, she does it 100%. She has 100% attendance also. Apart from one class she has not attended, she has 100% attendance and 100% work submissions. Amazing, Arpita. Keep on this zest with you so that you keep on developing English. And trust me, she's just finished her degree. Long way to go, long way to learn, long way to go. Congratulations, Arpita. Moving on to Ritul. Ritul is like a family member because I know Ritul's both parents, like Manikandan sir and Shruti ma'am. So teaching Ritul, initially it was such a, he was so active, so vibrant. You talk to him and your mood changes. He's that kid of the class who can make your day better. And I'm so happy to have taught Ritul. Although Ritul has missed a few lot more classes, but he was, responsible enough to pick it up back and get back on track. That definitely requires another applause. And Ritul is in fourth standard. Currently, he'll be moving tomorrow. He'll be joining fifth standard. He's a very small kid, and to his level, he has upgraded to intermediate. Just think of a situation: fifth standard child has grown to intermediate level. So if he keeps on consistently trying to improve his English, by the end of 12th, he'll be above the advanced level. So Ritul, never stop trying, never stop learning. Please learn and develop your English. Okay? Amazing. Congratulations. Yes. Next, I have Hiskil who couldn't attend the okay, yeah. What a right timing, Hiskil just joined. Uh, Hiskil, talking about Hiskil, Hiskil, I'm really sorry, but currently I was talking about you, and at that correct moment you joined the meet. So, talking about Hiskil, Hiskil is also my student who studies at my school, St. Raphael's. And there, Hiskil is also another guy whom I call very frequently and give all the advices because he's not naughty, but he gets into trouble. However, in Malayalam, we say, "Valli ponu valli kuda thale kerna," that type is his skill. So his skill has been a very good student of mine. And when his parents said that he should develop his English, okay, I enrolled him, and trust me, his growth is also something that I am really happy about. I'm really really happy about because I remember his skills level, and now he has worked. He has. That's the point. I really like the part where I say he has worked thoroughly to make himself better. And there is nothing more impressive and attractive than seeing a person working for themselves. And I'm so proud of his skill. His skill is currently from the beginner stage, he has come to an upper intermediate stage, and his interview was very interesting. Very, very interesting. After my report, I want his skill to deliver his speech. Okay. So, congrats, his skill. Next, last but not the least, the last person who joined the vacation fluency class 1 month late, it was Devash. And Devash, I remember Devash was also there in the summer camp in which Veda attended, and his mom said that she would like to enroll him. He was quite hesitant, very, very nervous, very anxious. He didn't know if he could make it, and at times he was also a bit, backward comparing to others. But with extra classes, yes, I gave him extra classes. I gave him enough support so that he doesn't feel, left out. And amazing classmates, they also made him very comfortable. I hope you people, I think you people have your own group or something where you people discuss and communicate. I don't know if there is a group or not, but that's the kind of rapport you give to him. Amazing. And Devash has leveled up himself from beginner to the intermediate level, which is another proud moment to me. So this report that I have in my hand is is something that I'm very proud of, and I would always carry it throughout in my life because this is my first ever experiment that I guess is successful. Thanks to each and every person who has been my student because you have worked really hard. Yes, definitely. I won't let you without working hard. That's a different case. But still, you have to do it by yourself. And you have done it because being an online class, there are so many limitations, and you have crossed all the limitations, and you have done your maximum, which tells how you are as a person and how you can be as a person. All that I have to tell you is be a better person from yesterday. Okay, try to be a little better than yesterday so that you feel proud of yourself. With that, I wind up my report, and Veda, please call his skill for his speech.
I would like to welcome his quill for speaking something, for a speech.
Good morning to Mrs. Nirmala Ma'am, HOD of English Language and Literature, Wildlife Studies, Trivandrum, and Miss Kavya Ma'am. It's, it's a true honor to stand before you today as valedictorian, and I want to express my sincere gratitude to the organizers for this opportunity. We have all journeyed through shared experience of learning and growth, and I am so proud to celebrate this milestone with each and every one of you. Remember our first few classes? Some of us are very nervous, unsure if we could truly communicate effectively in English. But look at us now. We have not only mastered the basics, but we have also learned to express ourselves with confidence and creativity. To our teacher, thank you for your patience, your guidance, and your unwavering belief in us. You have given not just a language, but the tools to connect, communicate, and thrive. Spoken English is more than just is the ability to share your thoughts, ideas, and experiences with the world. It's the key to building bridges, fostering understanding, and making a difference. Whether you are pursuing higher education, entering the workforce, or simply engaging in everyday conversation, the power of communication is limitless. As graduates, we now have the power to use this gift to shape our future and inspire others. Thank you.
So steady and confident. Great job. Thank you for your amazing speeches, Quill. Every success story has supporters and guides and cheerleaders in the background. As we near the close of this ceremony, let's take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude. To do the honors, I invite Christy to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. As we come to close of this heartwarming graduation ceremony, it's my humble privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the Vacation Fluency Program team. First and foremost, a heartfelt thank you to Ms. Nirmala Mangalat for graciously inaugurating this event and blessing with her presence and kind words. Your encouragement means the world to us. Next, to our wonderful participants, you have been the heart and soul of this program. Thank you for showing up with enthusiasm, curiosity, and courage. Your speeches today were not just fluent but truly inspiring. A warm thanks to all who worked behind the scenes, Veda, Majish, and all others. Thank you for your time, energy, and dedication in making this program and today's event run smoothly. And a warm thanks to all the parents, guardians, and supporters who stood behind these learners and trusted this process. And finally, to the space we created together, full of learning, laughter, and growth. Thank you for reminding us that every voice matters and every word spoken with confidence is a victory. Let's continue to speak with kindness, listen with curiosity, and grow with grace. Thank you so much, Kavya ma'am, to welcoming me to this wonderful session and making me a part of this wonderful session. Thank you, everyone.
And that brings us the end of a beautiful chapter, but the
Thank you,
beginning of
Christy.
And that brings us the end of a beautiful chapter, but the beginning of a confident and expressive journey ahead. Thank you, everyone, for joining us in celebrating these young voices who dared to speak, shine, and grow. Until next time, keep speaking, keep shining, and keep growing. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.